I survived 100 days on a single Minecraft pig. And this pig contains every item. So each time it dies, it will drop one random item and respawn. Can I build a base, get illegal items, defeat all 3 bosses, and more? So let's get started on one pig. Day 1. I started by punching the pig, and for my first pig kill, I got a coral block, which I used to expand. Yay, our first block! There's also a village over there, so that's cool. My second item painfully fell into the void, which could have been my first illegal item. Items that you can't get in survival. I continued to torture the pig and collect blocks to expand my platform, when suddenly, I got this! What do you think it is? Well, it's a wolf spawn egg, aka my first friend on this couple blocks of dirt. Now I was feeling ready to face these 100 days. But I really wanted wood though, so my plan was to start a tree farm. But I need a sapling, so it's time to keep killing this pig. The pig was rude to me and just decided not to drop a sapling, so I retaliated by expanding my island. Well, not even an island, just a couple blocks of dirt. The pig at this point was just taunting me, dropping me an iron ore which I couldn't even mine yet. But this pig must have learned its lesson from all the beating it was receiving.
Are you sure about that?
And it finally dropped me a sapling. This tree is what's gonna build my empire. You're gonna wanna see it.
Are you?
The rest of the day, I kept slapping this pig, but by day 2, I had 0 hunger left because the pig didn't want to drop me any food. With my first death, it dropped half my inventory. I let out all my rage by slapping this pig so many times till I got a brilliant idea. Why don't I just suffocate the pig? Put him in some sand and he will automatically die and automatically give me items. And from all my pig slappings, I also got some blocks. Now I could expand my island. With some cobblestone too. I'm thinking about having like half the island stone, half the island not. After that, I waited on the suffocating pig. As he was dying down there, I got my first log. With that, I created a crafting table, went ahead and created some slabs, expanded the island, and it was getting night, so we're about to finish day number 2. Day 3 is finally here, and today is a great day. This is why that tree finally grew, and I expanded my island with all the oak slabs that I crafted from it, created a massive tree farm. Now we're heading on to day 4, which I went ahead and expanded the island even more. By day number 5, things were looking great. We got our tree farm already set up. We got a nice little expansion pack over here. It's not a pack, it's just island. And now I'm going to bridge straight to that village. Built this thin little bridge over there. My hands were sweaty because I was scared I was gonna fall off. Thankfully I didn't. One problem, I thought this packed ice would turn into water when I break it, but it obviously didn't. So now I'm stuck. Oh, just kidding. I actually figured out a way. I used my massive brain again. I got a boat, and let's see if I can neglect fall damage using this boat. Yep. But never fear, because I'm here with a second try. On day number 7, I went ahead and jumped down with this boat and made it. Now that I've made it to the village, I have absolutely no blocks in my inventory. Yeah, so we're gonna have to mine down this entire village to get back up, which is no problem for me because I'm a professional miner. Went ahead and explored this village, got plenty of items, battled some mobs, and now I got a big problem. I have no idea how I'm supposed to beat that.
Oh, hello there! Shrek here, and I'm ticked off.
There's a creeper who decided to battle me, and I easily whacked him to death. Now, at this point, I decided just to block back up to my island to avoid all those mobs.
And I'm ticked off.
Back at my island, there was tons more mobs. Had to kill a zombie in golden armor, didn't drop any. Had to kill this guy and 2 creepers, which was super scary because a baby zombie came out of nowhere and almost killed me. Dude, those are my worst nightmare. Now, there was millions of mobs at my base, so I decided to sit on this tree until day 9, so then they can all burn up. Once they had all burned up, I went back down, and there was 1 creeper left. Jump scared me practically. I did not know he was around that corner, but we got him dead. For the rest of day 9, I extended my island and my tree farm. I also got my first diamond from the suffocating pig, and my wolf pack grew. The next goal now is to get a mob grinder to get plenty of XP. Now it's day number 10. We made it to double digits. There's 90 more to go to make it to triple. On days 10 through 14, I expanded my tree farm, collected plenty of items from the suffocating pig, built a storage room, which literally is just 3 walls that I'm gonna put some chests inside. I'm a pro builder, I know. On day 15, I battled an evoker, which gave me my first totem. In an intense fight against the evoker flying guys, I almost died and had to use my enchanted golden apple. On day 16, I got an enchantment table and built a couple walls around it. Once again, I'm a pro builder, I know. Then I created a cobblestone generator. On day 17, I grinded on my cobblestone generator, but while I was doing that, the suffocating pig dropped an elytra. Now I no longer have to worry about falling off this island. Once I had enough cobblestone, I went ahead and created a mob grinder, which took days 18 and 19 to create. I spent days 20 to 25 grinding on my mob grinder and picking up as many items as I could from the suffocating pig. Yes, day 25, we've made it 1/4 of the way to 100. This progress is insane. This pig is just amazing. Now I wanted to start a farm, but I had 1 block of water, which you need 2 to get infinite water. So I bridged out looking for another village that might have a water block for me. And lo and behold, I did find a village. I went ahead and went inside the village and looted the whole place. The only good thing I got out of it was a couple seeds. So I had to keep killing the pig until eventually I got a water bucket, which took about 1,000 kills till I finally got this water bucket. At this point, the amount of loot I had was insane. Now I'm gonna go through the next 20 days fairly quickly because all I did was make wheat farms, carrot farms, potato farms, and more tree farms, because this is all the farmable items that I've gotten from the pig so far. But at the same time, I also got plenty of spawn eggs from this pig as well, including the ender dragon spawn egg. We'll get to that later. We have made it to day 50, halfway through the 100 days. Only 50 more to go. I got my brother to join me so we can build a barn to store every single mob. On day 51, all I did was mine so many logs that I can't even count. So then I can craft plenty of oak slabs to build the ground where this barn is going to be built, because this barn is about to be massive. I spent the rest of day 51 placing oak slabs, some more oak slabs, and day 52 placing more oak slabs, and even more oak slabs, until I finally got a nice platform. Then I placed fences all on the outside of it so no one falls off. On day 55, my brother started to build the outline of the barn. It was looking old-fashioned. While he did that, I went ahead and started cooking up some sand because this barn is going to use some glass. On day 56, I thought it'd be funny to use all my zombie spawn eggs. In an intense battle, which wasn't very intense because they literally all just burned up, I killed them all off. This is the current look of the barn. We're going to build the roof with several materials: oak wood, birch wood, and glass. Also, it's kind of weird when you're building in Minecraft, it'll randomly do this and make it look like you're floating. While my brother was building the barn, the pig dropped a spawner. Now what I could do with this spawner is I can right click it with any mob and that spawner will always spawn that mob. Which brings me to my next goal of creating an illegal mob grinder, which is actually pretty overpowered. You'll see. Then I went straight to the pig, killing it millions of times trying to get an evoker spawn egg. Because with an evoker, I could get infinite totems, which is basically infinite lives. The rest of day 62, I did this and I got no evoker. Yay. So I spent day 63 working on the barn, killing the pig, and did this for the next 7 days. Till day 71, this is what the barn looks like. We got a cow farm right here, so then we can get plenty of enchantment table books. And that's exactly what I did. Also on day 71, we have the random pillager attack, which I used my wolves to fend them off. Very random how they just spawn in out of nowhere. Then on day 72 was a great day because I got the evoker spawn egg. I could finally become unstoppable. So I spent day 72 through 78 making the evoker grinder, which is basically just the evoker spawner. Water underneath it, pushes them down this hole. They fall, they die, then I get the totems. And I just sat there for hours. Just kidding. It only took 5 minutes to get a full chest of totems. It's time to finally complete my last goal of defeating all 3 bosses. By day 80, my brother joined again and we worked on the barn. While he did that, I set up the nether portal. Because we haven't been to the nether yet, we need to check this place out. At the nether, we killed plenty of blazes, got the blaze powder. It was pretty much a walk in the park because we have totems. We're unstoppable now. Nothing can stop us. Yeah, that's what I thought till this creeper exploded our farm. Pigs running everywhere. Everything was just chaotic. Well, after we fixed all that, it was day 88 and we got some enchants. Then on day 89, I prepped for the wither and ender dragon fights. By day 90, I really made sure I got prepared for this wither fight. fight. We had the spawn egg and everything. So what did I do? I did what any smart man would do and went into the nether to spawn the wither to fight him. Which also really wasn't that hard at all, actually, because once you get infinite totems, you're unstoppable. You just have to not be dumb. Day 93, I started prepping for the end. So by day 94, I started setting up these villagers to find some mending books. All you have to do is get a villager, put this next to it, and it will turn him into a librarian. Then the librarian will trade any enchant. Well, not first try. You have to keep breaking that and placing it down until you get the enchant you want. Long and behold, by day 96, I got the mending. Let's go. Day 97 to the end. Which, all I had to do was kill a couple of endermen, turn them into Eye of Ender, and we were on to the end. Then I flew through this endless void till eventually I found the dungeon floating in the void. I've looted all the chests, and now it's finally time to jump into the end portal. Day 98, I fought the Ender Dragon. Before I even started to battle the Ender Dragon, I decided to spawn a second Ender Dragon with the spawning I had. And the Ender Dragon fight went like this. Alright, we're using our wings. Oh! Oh, no! Dude, that was scary. Alright, he landed. Now, I know most players will just use beds, but we're doing the classic Minecraft way. He actually takes damage when he hits me because my thorns. There we go. Does this guy have like infinite health or something? And me spawning 2 Ender Dragons glitch the end. Oh, there we go. Yes, so much XP. For some reason it glitched and I couldn't find the Ender Dragon. But once I left and rejoined, it fixed itself and I could finally battle the Ender Dragon for a second time. Once I finally defeated the Ender Dragon, which wasn't too hard because of my infinite totems, I explored the end and reached day 100. If you made it to the end of the video, you are now cool.